went to Winthrop University, got my degree in elementary education. When I was doing my final internship, I was worked with first graders, and one of the kids I worked with, you're not supposed to have favorites, but I guess there's some kids that you just, just immediately just are just crazy about. And this little kid, his name was Emery. He was just the coolest little kid, and just so fun to hang out with. Really bright, really smart, and I just really thought he was a really cool kid. And so when we were trying to come up with different names, his name just popped into my head, and I said, well, maybe I really like this name. I think it's cool, and so we had a giant list. Everybody would write names different, whatever day. So by the end, we had 4 or 5 different sheets of paper. We might have had 200 names. I can't even remember. It was a ton of names. And what we do is we said, okay, we have all these names. Let's narrow it down. So we took out some, and I think some of Matt's names were like, what is that? Like oxymoron? Is that what it's called when it's one thing and the exact opposite? Like, what's that band? Vertical Horizon. Matt's was like, I forget what it was. Like,
One Day Forever or Same Day Forever. That was one, and he was like, yeah, same day forever. That'd be cool. It's like, you think about it, and what if you had to live your life, or every day of your life was the same day forever? And we were like, but the name of a band, Same Day Forever?
That's become a inflated story. I figure when you're coming up with band names, you need something original, and it's brainstorming. So if I had a few wacky ideas for a band name, so what? That's why you have 4 people to pick. We voted on the names.
The top 2 names that we narrowed it down to was Emery and the Reginald. And I still think the Reginald sounds pretty cool, but I like Emery better. But it's weird because we just came up with the Reginald, and then we remembered Reginald Denny, who was a guy during the LA riots. He was a truck driver. He got pulled out of his car. Almost, he was beaten to death, this close of dying, and he actually forgave all those guys that messed with him. So we were like, wow, that'd be kind of cool, the Reginald. So, yeah.
Like, that's what I like about the name Emery. It's like Ray or John, Ron, Tammy, Emery. It's just what we call ourselves, just like Matt, So that's why I like the name Emery, and that's,
Do you remember any of the old ones at all?